The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on Tuesday sacked Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State and his deputy, Dr. Eric Kelechi Igwe, following their defection from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). The court, in a judgment that was delivered by Justice Enyang Ekwo, held that the total number of 393,042 votes Governor Umahi secured during the March 9, 2019 governorship election in Ebonyi State belonged to the PDP and same could not be legally transferred to the APC. According to the court, having defected to the APC, both Umahi and his deputy not only jettisoned the PDP but also the votes that belonged to it. It held that going by the outcome of the governorship election, the office of the governor and deputy governor in Ebonyi State belonged to the plaintiff and no other political party. There is no constitutional provision that made the ballot transferable from one party to the other. It held that the PDP is bound to retain the vote and mandate that was given to it by electorates in Ebonyi State, as both Governor Umahi and his deputy could not validly transfer same to APC. The court therefore ordered both Umahi and Igwe to immediately vacate their positions. It ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) to immediately receive from the PDP names of persons to replace Umahi and his deputy, or, in the alternative, conduct a fresh gubernatorial election in Ebonyi State in line with Section 177C of the 1999 Constitution as amended. The court further restrained both Umahi and Igwe from further parading themselves as governor or deputy governor of Ebonyi State. The judgment followed a suit the PDP lodged before the court. Recall that the Ebonyi State chapter of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) had vowed that it would appeal the Ebonyi State High Court's ruling, which struck out the suit challenging Governor David Wednesday Umahi's declaration from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressive Congress (APC) in the state. It described the ruling as a shamed judgment by Honorable Justice H.A. Njoku on the defection of Governor David Umahi. The party insisted that Justice Njoku erred in the delivery of the judgment, adding that it will petition him to the National Judicial Council (NJC). According to the party, Justice Njoku's disgraceful conduct made a caricature of the judiciary when he allegedly used his official position to commit an abuse of court process. Chairman of the PDP in the state, Tochukwu Okorie, who disclosed this in a statement issued in Abakaliki, explained that the party had made arrangements to petition the disciplinary committee of the Nigerian Bar Association over the conduct of the APC lead counsel and other lawyers involved in the matter for infamously and ridiculously working against the legal profession in the country. This is a breaking news. Court sacks Dave Umahi and his deputy from being governors of the state, and they've been ordered to vacate the position. This is coming after the court ruled out PDP's suit. PDP had filed a suit in court demanding that the governor of Ebonyi State should be sacked, that the vote was not meant for Dave Umahi himself. The vote belongs to the party. So if he's leaving the party, that means he's leaving the vote behind. So we know this case has been in court. And 2 days ago, the court struck out that suit. But PDP vowed to appeal the court's judgment. And they did appeal the court's judgment because at that point in time, they felt like APC, they were taking advantage of the whole thing. You know, the Supreme Court in Nigeria is referred to as Nigeria's Supreme Court. The ruling party controls virtually all of the federal agencies, even up to the Senate. The Senate is still refers to as APC Senate or Buhari Senate. But this one is interesting, and that the court has just ruled on this decision after PDP appealed. The court has sacked Governor Dave Umahi. But this sack that is coming, it means that some other sacks are going to follow very soon, because Dave Umahi is not the only person who has defected. Ben Ayade of Cross River State and Bello Matawale as well. It looks like their sack letter is on the way. And we don't know if Dave Umahi is going to be contesting this, how this will go, how they are going to push it. But at the moment, this one I just dropped is a breaking news. And Dave Umahi and his deputy, Eric Kelechi, they've been asked to step aside. All of these governors that jumped ship, they give their different reasons for moving, but if you look at it closely, it's all tied to personal interests. As soon as the bells of 2023 started ringing, they started making moves. Permutations and calculations have started, and the ones that feel like they will not get what they want in their various parties, those are the ones moving. For Dave Umahi, he said it was because he saw what APC they were doing, and PDP they were not really working enough. He gave a lot of reasons, but immediately he left, PDP chieftains fired back at him that they can all see that it's his personal ambition. He's declared his intentions to run for presidency, that he wants to run. So that confirms all the claims PDP had against him as at the time of his defection, that he should not be taken seriously, that he's just pursuing his personal ambition. Well, the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja, they've just sacked Governor Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State, and they've told him to go and sit down. That the votes, they even mentioned the number of votes in that election. It was 393,042 votes that Governor Umahi garnered through the People's Democratic Party in the governorship election that was conducted on March 9th, 2019. He's been given two options. Inec has been given two options, and the party as well. They've told the party, PDP, that they should nominate two persons to occupy those positions in the meantime, or Inec should conduct a fresh election in the state. Politics in Nigeria is a game of interest. The more you look, the less you see. For Inec, I don't know if they are going to conduct this election. And for PDP, maybe immediately they are going to release names of those who are going to take over. But will Dave Umahi be ready to step down? He's the sitting governor. Power of incumbency is there as well. He would want to take it for, this is just the Federal High Court. He might want to push it further to the Supreme Court. And until they've exhausted all of the means, we know the way all of this legal tussle gets. They push it to the extent when they know that there is nothing more. They've exhausted all of the means, and that is when they finally throw in the towel. That's when they finally give in. Interesting. Dave Umahi has been sacked as the governor of Ebonyi State. Well, my people, leave us your take. Let us know what you think about this report that has just dropped, the declaration by the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.